never believed in ghost stories, urban legends, or any of that supernatural bullshit. If someone told me a month ago that a phone call could predict the exact time and date of my death, I would have laughed in their face. But that was before the night Jake disappeared, before the call started, before we realized that no matter how fast you run, how far you go, or how much you try to fight it, you can't escape. It all started on Friday night, just a regular hangout at Jake's place. His parents were out of town, so it was just me, him, Brandon, Taylor, and Lisa. Same group, same dumb conversations, same cheap beer. We were half watching some shitty horror movie, talking over it, throwing popcorn at each other, when my phone buzzed. Asterisk, asterisk, unknown number, dot asterisk, asterisk. I let it go to voicemail, probably a scam or some spam call. But then Taylor's phone went off, then Lisa's, then Jake's. One by one, all of us got the same call. No caller ID, no location, just a blank, unknown number. Dude, what the fuck? Taylor muttered, staring at his phone. I shrugged. Probably just some robocall shit, but something felt off. I don't know why, but my stomach twisted as I finally played the voicemail, a voice. Low, distorted, almost a whisper, dot asterisk, asterisk, just 6 words. Asterisk, asterisk. October 12th, 11:47 p.m. TikTok. Asterisk, asterisk. I looked up, and from the expressions on my friends' faces, I knew they had just heard the exact same thing. Jake snorted. All right, which one of you assholes set this up? Nobody answered. That's when I realized. We were all staring at our phones, but none of us were laughing, dot asterisk, asterisk. The first night, we tried to laugh it off. Tried. Jake kept saying it was a prank, some app, some elaborate bullshit someone set up. Dude, it's probably like that number neighbor thing, but, with creepy voicemail spam instead, he said, cracking open another beer. Maybe it's one of those ARG things. Some horror movie promotion. Brandon wasn't convinced. For what, man? There's no fucking movie coming out called October 12th at 11:47 p.m. Yet, Jake shot back, grinning. But Taylor looked freaked. Lisa too, and I could feel it, deep in my chest, that weird, twisting feeling like I just stepped onto unstable ground. I pulled up the call history again. No caller ID, no location, no way to call back. It was just there. Taylor tried to brush it off. I mean, it's probably just some Halloween prank. Random numbers, random times. Lisa looked at me. So what if we call the cops? Jake laughed, shaking his head. And say what? Officer, someone's calling me and whispering spooky times? They'll tell us to turn our phones off and stop wasting their fucking time. None of us had an argument for that. That was night 1. Then the calls kept coming. October 6th, 6 days until the date. The next day, it happened again. I was at work when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. This time I answered. For a second, nothing. Just static. Then the whisper. Slow. Almost amused. October 12th, 11:47 p.m. TikTok. I hung up. Blocked the number. Didn't matter. They called again an hour later. That night, we all met up at Brandon's place. Nobody said it out loud. But it was obvious. We were all waiting for the call. We left our phones on the table, sat in silence, watched the clock. 10:14 p.m. 10:45 p.m. Nothing. Then, at exactly 11:47 p.m., all 5 phones rang at the same time. Lisa screamed. Taylor shoved his chair back so fast it nearly fell over. None of us answered. Brandon just stared at the screen, his hand shaking. Fuck this. I'm turning mine off. Jake grinned. Oh, come on. Let's see what they want. Before anyone could stop him, he hit answer and put it on speaker. Silence. Then, the voice, colder this time, closer. You can't run. We sat there frozen. Jake's grin faded. Who is this? The line clicked off. We didn't sleep that night, October 8th, the first glitch. Lisa's call came through her laptop. She was working on an essay, music playing through her Bluetooth speaker. When suddenly, her playlist stopped. Just cut off mid-song. Then, the static started. She stared at the screen. Her call history was empty. No missed calls. No notifications. Just a blinking message on her screen. October 12th, 11:47 p.m. She threw the laptop across the room. When she picked it up, the message was gone. We all met up at a diner that night. Lisa looked wrecked, like she hadn't slept at all. This isn't just calls anymore, she whispered. It's getting into our fucking devices. Brandon leaned in, lowering his voice. Dude, what if we don't answer? What if we just turn everything off? Jake snorted. Yeah, because that worked so well for Lisa. Nobody had an answer. And then at exactly 11:47 p.m., the diner radio cut out. The speakers hissed with static. Then the voice came through low. Amused. Right there in the fucking room with us. You can't hide. We ran. October 11th, the night before. We tried everything. Changing numbers, turning off our phones, smashing the damn things. It didn't stop the calls. Didn't stop the messages. Didn't stop the voice. Jake was still in denial. They haven't actually done anything, he kept saying. No threats, no deaths. It's just a stupid prank. But Lisa was done. Yeah? Then, why the fuck does it feel like they're watching us? None of us slept that night. Then, at exactly 11:47 p.m., all the lights in Brandon's house flickered. Jake's phone, his brand new, fucking destroyed, battery pulled out phone, lit up from the coffee table. Unknown number. He didn't pick up, and for the first time, the call didn't stop. We just sat there, listening to the ringtone go on and on and on. And when the screen finally went dark, we heard footsteps upstairs, even though we were the only ones in the house. October 12th, 11:46 p.m. ***. We gathered at Jake's place, doors locked, lights on. We stared at the clock. ***11:46 p.m. ***. Jake's phone rang. He grinned, but his hands were shaking. All right, let's see who's messing with us. He picked up, put it on speaker. The whisper came through. It's time. The **** lights went out. ***, a sound. Scraping across the floor. ***, Lisa grabbed my arm. Where's Jake? His chair was empty. The call was still on. Static crackled through the speaker. Jake turned on the light, threw his head back, and ***, laughed his ass off. ***. We believed it, you idiots. ***, none of us moved for a second. Then Lisa snapped. Are you serious now? Brandon shook his head. Dude, what the hell is wrong with you? I just stood there, my heart still pounding. Jake wiped a fake tear from his eye. I told you from the start, someone was messing with us. And guess what? They got you. Congratulations, you idiots. We were all angry. Lisa ran out first. Brandon and I followed them, slamming the door behind us. As we left, Jake yelled after us. Oh, come on, develop a sense of humor. I'll see you all tomorrow. But the next day, we didn't see Jake. He disappeared. October 13th. No one had heard from him. His car was still parked in the driveway. His front door was unlocked. Nothing was missing inside. His phone was on the kitchen counter. One missed call. unknown number, dot asterisk asterisk. Lisa didn't say a word. She just turned and left. Brandon and I searched every room. Nothing. But when I went into Jake's bedroom, I noticed something that made my blood run cold. A window dot. It was asterisk asterisk wide open, dot asterisk asterisk. And on the glass, written in dust, was a single message. One less. The cops didn't give a damn. Probably just ran away. One of them said, sipping his coffee like it was any other day. We knew that was asterisk asterisk bullshit or asterisk asterisk. Jake wouldn't just vanish without his phone, his car, or his asterisk asterisk. Damn shoes dot asterisk asterisk, so we took matters into our own hands. Brandon hacked into Jake's phone. He wasn't a tech genius or anything, but he knew enough to dig deeper than the cops ever would. The call history looked normal, asterisk asterisk, except for one thing, dot asterisk asterisk. The asterisk asterisk unknown number didn't exist, dot asterisk asterisk. Not like asterisk, it was blocked. Not like asterisk, it was private. It just wasn't there, dot asterisk asterisk, like the call had never happened. But we heard it. We asterisk asterisk, all asterisk asterisk, heard it. Lisa went full asterisk asterisk, true crime mode, dot asterisk asterisk. We searched forums, old news reports, anything that sounded remotely similar. And that's when we found it. It wasn't just us. Every year, different cities, different people. A group of friends receives the calls. At first, they think it's a prank. Then, asterisk asterisk, one by one, they disappear. Dot asterisk, 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 just like Jake, dot asterisk, asterisk, some bodies were found. Most weren't. The ones the asterisk did asterisk find. Faces asterisk, asterisk, twisted in terror. Dot asterisk, asterisk, fingernails asterisk, asterisk, ripped off, like they tried to claw their way out of something, dot asterisk, asterisk. And every case had the same phrase, either written in dust, scratched into a wall, or whispered in a 911 call asterisk asterisk that never finished, dot asterisk asterisk. One down. Asterisk asterisk. Lisa slammed her laptop shut. We're next. I didn't want to believe it, but deep down, I already did. We were running out of time. Jake was gone, and we knew we were next. The cops weren't going to help us. And every lead we followed made things asterisk, asterisk, worse, dot asterisk, asterisk. The unknown number didn't exist, but the pattern? That was asterisk, asterisk, very real, dot asterisk, asterisk. Lisa found the first recorded case. Asterisk, asterisk, Lisa Turner. 1996, dot asterisk, asterisk. She and her friends got the same calls. Same countdown to their deaths. Same asterisk asterisk, one by one asterisk asterisk disappearances. But Lisa, she survived. At least asterisk asterisk for a while, dot asterisk asterisk. 2 weeks after her death date, they found her asterisk asterisk hanging in her basement, dot asterisk asterisk. The weirdest part, her phone was still in her hand. The screen showed an asterisk asterisk active call, dot asterisk asterisk, with asterisk asterisk, the unknown number, dot asterisk asterisk. The pattern became terrifyingly clear. The ones who ignored the call? Asterisk asterisk, vanished, dot asterisk asterisk. The ones who tried to escape? Asterisk asterisk, died anyway, dot asterisk asterisk. We found police reports, forum posts. Asterisk asterisk stories buried so deep, it was like someone wanted them forgotten, dot asterisk asterisk. This thing, whatever it was, had been happening for asterisk asterisk, decades, dot asterisk asterisk, and nobody had ever stopped it. Then we found the asterisk asterisk recording, dot asterisk asterisk, a survivor. Someone who made it asterisk asterisk past that date, dot asterisk asterisk. The file was old, distorted. like it had been copied too many times. The voice was shaking, barely above a whisper. I left town. I changed my name. I threw my phone in the ocean. I thought I was safe, but you can't run forever. Asterisk and then asterisk asterisk silence dot asterisk asterisk the recording asterisk asterisk cut off dot asterisk asterisk. No trace of them was ever found. Lisa closed her laptop. Her hands were shaking. Brandon rubbed his face, exhaling hard. So what the hell do we do? I looked down at my own phone. At the asterisk asterisk missed call from unknown dot asterisk asterisk, the date on my screen? Tomorrow. Hash hash hash. We weren't just staring at our phones anymore. We were asterisk asterisk obsessed asterisk asterisk. Obsessed with the idea here of beating whatever the hell was haunting us. We couldn't let it happen to us like it happened to Jake. We had to figure out the rules right. How to fight this thing before it caught up with us. Lisa had a theory, one that she was too afraid to voice at first. Maybe if we go to the source, we can stop it. Source? I asked, like it was a stupid idea. But the way her eyes burned with fear, I could tell she wasn't joking. What source? Where this all started, she whispered. The first time, in 1996. Lisa Turner. She got a call, she answered it, and the last thing she saw was the phone, still active. Maybe the house she lived in, the one she died in. It's the asterisk asterisk place, asterisk asterisk. We have to find it. Brandon, who had barely spoken in the last few hours, rubbed his eyes. You think there's a house that's connected to this? He paused. You think it's like inner haunted? I shook my head. Man, ghosts aren't real. This is something else. But even as I said it, I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. Was this even real? Could it be? Was this something as out of our control? We spent the entire day digging through old records, reports from 1996, anything we could find. It took us hours, but we finally found it. Lisa Turner's house was in a rundown neighborhood in a small town just outside of where we lived. I couldn't believe it. Everything about this felt like a bad horror movie. We were going there. The drive was long, way too long. And the more I thought about it, the more I felt like we were heading straight into the lion's den. My palms were sweating, the road ahead seeming to stretch on forever. The others didn't seem any better off. They were all quiet, staring out the windows like they were waiting for something to jump out at us. But the closer we got, the more wrong things started to feel. We arrived at nightfall. The house stood at the end of a narrow street surrounded by overgrown trees that blocked most of the view. It looked like it had been abandoned for years. The windows were boarded up, the lawn had long since turned into wild grass and weeds, and the entire place just screamed danger. Lisa was the first one out of the car. This is it, she said, voice barely above a whisper. This is where she died. Brandon and I exchanged a look. The place was creepy as hell. There were no lights inside, no movement. But when we walked up to the porch, something felt like it was watching us, like the house had eyes. The air was thick, heavy, with something I couldn't quite place. It felt suffocating. I didn't know how to explain it, but I could swear the house was alive. Lisa knocked on the door. Nothing. I reached for the doorknob. It was surprisingly warm, almost as if the house itself was breathing. The door creaked open with a faint drone, like it hadn't been moved in years. We stepped inside. It smelled like dust and old wood. The furniture was covered with sheets, like someone had left in a hurry. The silence in the house was suffocating, but that wasn't the strangest part. No, the strangest part was the Bombay bus VB at Trent. It was like everything inside the house was frozen in time. We started going through the rooms, searching for something, anything, that might explain what had happened to Lisa Turner. And then we found it. A bedroom at the far end of the house had a bed that was clearly unused. But it wasn't the bed that caught my attention. It was the wall. On the wallpaper, barely visible in the dim light, was something scratched into the surface. I stepped closer. My heart skipped a beat when I saw the words. "You can't run forever." Brandon's voice echoed through the room, his words soft and shaken. "It's the same thing the survivor said." The one on the recording. Lisa stared at the words, her breath coming out in ragged gasps. This is where it started. I didn't know if I believed her yet, but the house felt alive now. I could feel something pressing down on me, like the walls themselves were closing in. Suddenly, the air went cold. The temperature dropped so fast that my breath came out in a visible mist, and then there it was, early phone ringing. We all froze. Unknown number. I knew it wasn't the phone in my hand, and I wasn't about to pick it up. But Lisa moved toward the wall. She reached out, touched the spot on the wall where the words were scratched. And the phone rang again, louder this time, the noise piercing through the air like a weapon. I turned to run, but something stopped me. It was like a hand, cold and gripping, clutching my throat. I couldn't breathe. Then, from behind me, I heard a voice. "You can't hide from this. It's already too late." I couldn't breathe. My lungs felt like they were being squeezed by ice. I looked around, and I swear I saw the shadows in the room, moving, creeping across the walls as if they were alive, twisting and shifting. But it wasn't the shadows I was focused on. No, it was the voice. It was faint at first, like a whisper in my ear, but then it got louder. Clearer. "You shouldn't have come here," it hissed. My heart was thudding in my chest as I turned to see nothing. Nothing. No one was there. Lisa was the first to break the silence. She grabbed my arm, pulling me toward the stairs, toward the exit. But we didn't make it far. As soon as we moved, the phone in the living room stopped ringing. There was a soft click, like the line had been disconnected. But then we heard it, the sound of someone breathing. Heavy, raspy breaths. Not from any of us, but from somewhere close, like it was standing right behind us. I didn't even want to turn around. I felt sick to my stomach. My mind was racing. Was this the stick that had been calling us? The same voice that had led us here? Or was there something, maybe the phone? I said, my voice barely above a whisper. Maybe it's the key. No one wanted to touch it. None of us moved. The air in the room felt thick, like we were standing underwater, trapped in something we couldn't see. The phone sat on a dust-covered table. Old-fashioned. One of those rotary dial models that shouldn't even work anymore. But it had been ringing, and someone had answered. Lisa finally stepped forward. She hesitated, then picked up the receiver. The moment she did, her entire body tensed. Her face went pale. She was listening. Not speaking. Just listening. Then she jerked the phone away from her ear like it had burned her. "What?" I grabbed her shoulders. "What did it say?" Lisa looked at me, but she wasn't really looking at me. It was like she was staring through me, at something none of us could see. Then she whispered. It said my name. My stomach dropped. The phone crackled again. I heard it, even though she wasn't holding it anymore. A voice, distorted and stretched, like a cassette tape playing in reverse. Lisa, Lisa, run. And then the plug lights went out. Everything was dead dark. Everything was that silent. Then, footsteps, slow, deliberate, coming down the stairs. We weren't alone in the house. I grabbed Lisa's hand, yanked her toward the front door. But, it wouldn't open. I twisted the knob, shoved my shoulder into it, but it wouldn't budge. Lisa was breathing fast, panicking. It's coming, she gasped. A loud bang, something crashing upstairs. We turned, and for a split second, I saw the movement. A shadow, darker than the others, standing at the top of the stairs, watching us. It was an inch tall. Wrong. Its head was tilted, like it was studying us, deciding something. Then the phone rang again, louder this time. And that's when I realized it wasn't ringing. It was just screaming. The sound wasn't normal. It wasn't just a phone ringing. It was a scream. A long, piercing, inhuman shriek tearing through the room, vibrating through my skull like nails on a chalkboard. My ears felt like they were bleeding. Lisa clutched her head, dropping to her knees. Make it stop! Make it stop! She gasped. I staggered backward, eyes locked on the figure at the top of the stairs. The way it stood, its limbs too long, its neck craned at an unnatural angle. It wasn't human. And it sure as hell wasn't just a shadow anymore. It was moving. One step, another, slow, careful, like it had all the time in the world. The phone kept screaming. The wall shuddered. The lights flickered in rapid bursts. Dark, light, dark, light. And in each flash, the figure looked closer. We had to get out. I grabbed Lisa, forcing her up. She was trembling. Eyes squeezed shut, like she was trying to block it all out. Come on, I shouted. We're not dying here. The front door was still jammed, but the windows, maybe we could break them. I grabbed the nearest chair and swung as hard as I could. Crash. Glass shattered. Cold air rushed in, a way out. Lisa didn't hesitate. She climbed through first, cutting her hands on the broken glass. I scrambled after her, feeling the prickle of something watching me. Something just inches away. As I hauled myself through, I swore I felt fingers brush my shoulder. Then we were outside, running. We didn't stop. We didn't look back, but we heard it, a voice on the wind. Low, gobbled. You can't run forever. And then silence. 15 years. That's how long it had been since that night, the night we broke the pattern. And made it out alive. Since then, nothing. No calls, no whispers, no figures standing in the dark. Lisa moved away, started over. We kept in touch for a while, but eventually life pulled us apart. I understood. Some things are easier to forget when you don't have a person around constantly reminding you. As for me, I settled down, got married, had a kid, a son, and Ben. The kind of bright-eyed, curious kid who never let a question go unanswered. He was my whole world, and most days, it actually felt like I'd left that nightmare behind. Most days. Until tonight. It was late, past midnight, and I was dozing off in my chair, TV humming softly in the background. Rain tapped against the windows. A slow, steady rhythm. Nothing unusual. Nothing wrong. Then I heard the footsteps. Soft, small, moving toward me. I opened my eyes, expecting to see Ben sleepwalking again. It happens sometimes. Kids have weird habits. But he wasn't just standing there blankly like he usually did. He looked scared. His little hands twisted in the hem of his pajama shirt, His lip trembled. Dad? His voice was barely a whisper. My phone keeps ringing. I sat up, the sleep draining out of me. Who's calling you, buddy? He swallowed, looked down. I don't know. It's a weird number. I froze. My mouth went dry. My heartbeat staggered. In my chest like a punch to the ribs. What do you mean? I asked carefully, keeping my voice light, normal. Like a scam call? Bennett shook his head. His little fingers dug into the fabric of his shirt. They don't say anything at first, it's just quiet, but then they tell me. A date. The whole room tilted. The air powers thickened. I forced myself to breathe. Stay calm. Think. It's just a coincidence. It has to be. Ben sniffled. It happened 3 times now, Dad, and they said it again tonight. His voice wobbled. They said it's my date. I stood up so fast, my chair scraped against the floor. My legs felt numb. My fingers twitched at my sides. I couldn't blink, couldn't breathe, couldn't do anything except hear that old, forgotten whisper creeping back from the corners of my mind. You can't run forever. I crouched down, gripping Ben's shoulders gently. Hey, buddy, listen to me. You didn't answer, right? He shook his head. Number. But they left a voicemail. My stomach paced. Turned. Slowly, carefully, he held out his phone. A single notification glowed on the screen. 1 missed call, 1 new message. And when I looked at the number, there wasn't one.